Okay, my name is Bob Pearman, and today I will be demonstrating the creation and delivery of a phishing email that we will target to a specific person. Uh, Today our target is a CEO of a large corporation who has proprietary data, and our client wishes to steal that data, so they will learn his next move, and we are tasked with that um, end goal. So we will do that by sending him a phishing email that hopefully he will click on. It will contain an attachment, a PDF attachment with an embedded exe file that will hopefully launch and spawn a reverse shell that we can use to remotely execute commands on his PC. So we can do pretty much what we want. Then we can copy data, install things like keyloggers, maybe a backdoor that we can get in later, and see what else we can get. So I should say that this is not just a simple spam campaign where we send out millions of emails to random recipients. This is a more targeted and specific spear phishing campaign, and well, actually a whaling um, email you would say, since it's a CEO that we are targeting. And this is going to be a highly personalized email to get him to click on it. So we are going to be posing as his wife. We're going to use his wife's email address, personal email address, to send him an email regarding his son's grades, and hopefully get him to be tricked into thinking it's real and clicking on it. So we've already harvested the CEO's email address from previous reconnaissance. We've gone through and found other employees at the company, their email addresses, so we know his name, and from there it was pretty simple, first name dot last name kind of thing, to put together what his email address is. Then we've done some other some reconnaissance on social media, Facebook, Twitter, where we found out information about his wife's name, his wife's personal email address that she uses, information about the kids' names, the schools they attend, and timing would be crucial on this one, because we did a little recon on the school where the kid attends school. We found that the school calendar tells you when grades are coming out, so we thought that'd be a perfect time to deliver our malicious email. And so we figured that corporate email accounts are usually not for personal use, but spouses, wives of CEOs, things like that, are usually exempt from such rules, and hopefully this will trick him into clicking on our email. And so for this example, instead of actually sending the email to the CEO, we're going to send it to one of my email addresses, just to give you an idea of what the email looks like and how it can trick people. And so we're going to be using the social engineering toolkit to do this from Kali Linux. It's a pretty cool program. It allows us to not only create the email and the payload, but it will send it for us, and it will also at the end start a meterpreter shell, a listener rather, that will hopefully spawn a reverse shell on the target machine once he clicks on it on our email. So I already have the social engineering toolkit up here. It's running in a VM, Kali Linux VM on my machine. And so I've already went through and put in, there's many options. We chose spear phishing. We're going to do a file format payload. We chose a Adobe PDF with an exe embedded. We chose a reverse TCP shell for our payload, which will hopefully spawn a reverse shell that we can run commands on his machine with. And here it is. It's it actually generates that payload. Then down here we want to be cool, so we're going to name the attachment brandongrays.pdf, which will be changed to the CEO's son's name, obviously. We're going to use our own email template. So we created, here's the subject of the email. Check out Brandon's grade report. And we'll make it nice and simple and plain, so there's less chance of making a mistake that he will catch on to. So real simple. Take a look at Brandon's grade. We're so proud. See you at home, Jenny. And then we will put in the actual CEO's email address here instead of mine when we get ready to do this for real. You can see the from address will show that it's coming from Jenny_Pearman@gmail.com. We don't need her credentials or anything for that. It will automatically just show up like it's from her. The from name will say his wife's name, and the rest here is just some info to allow me to use an SMT Open Relay, smtp2go.com, which I signed up for, which will hopefully make it through spam filters. That way I set up DNS records, SPF records, reverse DNS, things like that, so that we have a better chance of getting our email delivered so it doesn't get blocked by various filters along the way. Okay, so as soon as I hit enter here, it should deliver the email, or attempt to. And it says it's done. And then this is a pretty cool utility. It will also set up a interpreter listener for it if we hit yes here. That way we can be ready for when he clicks the email. It will automatically receive that request from him and spawn a reverse shell on his machine, hopefully. And while that's ready, getting ready, let's flip over to the target machine, and we can see that our email from our wife to the CEO looks like it's from Jenny Pearman. Check out Brandon's grades. It looks legitimate to me. And you can see, pretty simple little message. Take a look at our son's grades. So proud. See you at home. So when he clicks on brandongrades.pdf and opens it, hopefully it will exploit his machine, send a reverse shell back to us, and we can do pretty much what we want to with it. And at this point, it is no longer his machine, it's ours. And then we will try to work quickly before the IT team can discover our presence on his machine. Copy as many files as we can, as quickly as we can. That's why timing is crucial here. We need to be ready when he clicks on it. So, and hopefully, maybe once we're done with the data transfer, we can install something like keyloggers and backdoors, and hopefully give him a visit later and keep a foothold in the target network. So that's the end of our presentation.